Why have you resisted embracing natural? Today's culture. Due to celebrity influences from women like Beyonce, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion, glue and adhesive products are being used on our hair and scalp, and it's normalized. It's normalized because those are the products that are required in order for us to emulate these beloved celebrities in the way that they look. Natural hair in its natural state is now frowned upon in mainstream media unless it's straightened or it takes on a more loosely curled aesthetic that's more common for racially ambiguous women. Generational trauma adds to that, right? Because due to the influence of celebrities who wear the wigs, the weaves, and the braids at outrageous lengths, moms are choosing these styles, and they're now introducing their children to those same unhealthy styling practices. The age is getting younger for developing traction alopecia, and studies are showing that traction alopecia is being diagnosed now more than ever as young as age 4. So keep in mind, these babies are not in control of how their hair is going to be styled. Young girls are being raised to believe that their hair growing naturally from their scalp is not good enough every time mom chooses to add hair to it. It's rare that we see confident black celebrities like Lupita Nyong'o, Issa Rae, and Viola Davis, all who fully embrace their natural hair in its natural state on the regular. Positive media representation matters more than what we give credit. And I have so much compassion for young black girls nowadays because we live in a time where social media is constantly bashing Afro-textured hair in its natural state, but yet will glamorize straight hair in the mixed aesthetic. Seeing these images on the daily that look nothing like us only reinforce a European standard of beauty, and it creates feelings of inferiority. There's a thin line between I hate my hair and I hate myself because my hair is me. And it starts to become more apparent when we hear statistics about depression and suicide, rates that are at an all-time high for young teenage girls. It's important that we start to love ourselves unconditionally so that we can teach the next generation how to break this cycle of hate. It's not only children who are affected, because black women are the leading purchasers of fake hair. We spend in excess of $22 million a year, and it raises up every year on weave and extension hair. Black women between the ages of 15 and 44 are being diagnosed with traction alopecia more than any other race of women. So what does this mean? It means that we're the only culture comfortable with wearing foreigners' hair and dismissing the God-given beauty we have. So when you think about the adult-child dynamic, children are at the mercy of their mothers and caregivers to make choices for their hair. Adults are subconsciously and inadvertently passing down whatever insecurities they have about the way their natural hair looks onto their offspring or children that they take care of. This explains why the earliest signs of traction alopecia are 4 years old now. And an even deeper dive, it explains why young teenage girls have already formed this subconscious belief that their hair isn't good enough to be worn without weave. The inferiority complex is set in as a teenager, longing to be somebody that you're not, which now that longing leads to depression. That depression can sometimes lead to hopelessness. Hopelessness can lead to feeling like you have no reason to be here. And the future of you and your daughters does not have to be like that. For sisters who really desire to change your relationship with your hair, I highly recommend that you be more conscious about the images that you're allowing yourself to be subjected to looking at. If your social media feed is full of videos and photos of black women with lace fronts, long braids down to their knees, delete those pages and seek out ones like mine. The links are in the description that are gonna highlight beautiful natural hairstyles in their natural state, no matter what the density, texture, or length is. If you feel like you have the 4C type hair and it's not represented enough, don't succumb to following the European beauty standard. Be the representation that you feel is missing. Because believe me, the happiness and the pride that you're going to get are going to be contagious. And then you're going to empower yourself, because now you're inspiring other women who have hair like yours to do the same thing. Be aware of your influences on your children, because many of the styles that you're choosing for your daughters are really based on how you feel about your hair. And it's putting them at a major disadvantage when it comes to their levels of self-esteem and self-love. As always, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to comment if this message resonates with you. Like and share with someone that you feel is going to benefit, and of course subscribe to get to new weekly content that is intended to bring you back to you and grow a loving relationship with your natural hair. I have a free ebook for you to download, and a free webinar that you can sign up for that's going to help you jumpstart your road to recovery from traction alopecia and prevented. Okay, the links again are in the description box, and I will see you in the next video.